You're watching Nappicast by Jason Nappy Weather. Raining right now in Caribou. We've got raindrops on the camera statewide. Found out the latest rain amounts coming in the radar tour, all in the forecast in just a few seconds. But first, a thank you to our sponsor. For the love of food and drink at O'Hara's Kennebunk, Morning Walk Lane, soups, salads, sandwiches, treats, and meals to go, Thursday to Sunday, 10 to 4. Thank you for being our sponsor today. I appreciate that. We'll get into the forecast and show you what's going on. We've got a bunch of rain coming today, and yes, it's going to be a wet one into tonight, especially for eastern Maine. Right now in Sanford, we've got rain. It'll stay rain all day until about later in the afternoon. Start to break up that rain in southern Maine as it pushes towards central and eastern Maine later on into the forecast, right? So let's go ahead and get into things now on the forecast. This is the radar showing that the front still off to our west over towards Vermont. With that front to our west, that rain's coming up from the south. You see that here. So we are not going to see the rain end for several more hours. There's a heavier batch of rain right now, down moving into southern Maine, moving into Boston. That still has to come through as it pulls north. Down east, getting a big batch of rain around Bangor and Ellsworth. Okay, western mountains clearing out just a bit. That'll fill in. We're going to get some snow on the backside of this system too. And temperature-wise, we've got that wind out of the south, so it is widespread 40s and 50s. So it's all rain on the front side of the storm, and on the backside, heading up Katahdin region, especially in the county, is where I expect some snow to pop up on the forecast. Not looking for this to be a big-time accumulation type event in the forecast later on today. So we'll go ahead now. I want to show you what's going on with the hour-by-hour forecast and get you through it. And into the hour-by-hour, you'll notice here, rain-wise, from 1 o'clock in the afternoon, it's all green. Then we start to see some snow mixing in, Boundary Plateau, up in the Allagash and North Woods. And it's all rain, mid-coast, down east, pushing east. Some heavier pockets there. And the rivers are going to rise too, so watch out. And there's that snow up around Calais, Halton, Topsfield, and then that pushes, or by 11 o'clock in the morning tomorrow, it pushes off the coast of Washington County, okay? So there will be changes here in the forecast for sure, as the rain will be heavy at times today. Not everyone gets heavy rain. Take a look at the cameras right now. You've got raindrops in Portland, raindrops in Lewis and Auburn. Eastport, not quite, but Bangor, you've got rain coming through. Caribou, you've got rain on the whole camera. So this is going to be a developing situation as the rain comes in from the west today. Rain will be heavy at times, pockets of heavy rain, not an all-day heavy rain washout statewide. Remember, the western parts of Maine are going to clear out first. So as that forecast into tonight, temperatures do drop close to the freezing mark. Now watch out for some slick spots there. Wind north 10 to 15, so that cooler and drier air will begin to work its way in. But this cold front is traveling very slowly, so I don't expect this to be a flash freeze event. Okay, we're not going to have a ton of cold and dry air come in very quickly, so not looking for that. However, gale warning up, seas are around 7 feet tonight for down east. The wind comes down though, so more like a small craft later on tonight. Here's the forecast the next 10 days in the mountains. You have that rain today for St. Patrick's Day, mostly sunny Tuesday into Wednesday where the clouds return. Then we get to spring with a little rain over to snow event, and we'll see about amounts. I'll have that up for you. At the earliest would be tomorrow. The latest would be Wednesday. And then for the weekend, we dry out, partly cloudy, a mixture of clouds and sun, with another storm coming by the middle of next week. And that one's got a little more opportunity for some more moisture on the weather highway. So it's 53, 51, 56 inland. Temperatures are going to be well above average. Yesterday, obviously a record-breaking day. Temperatures got to the 60s. And then for the next several days, we're cooling down to the 40s here. We'll see about snow Friday. Right now, I'm not overly convinced we're going to get a lot of snow, but we'll see. We'll see how the trends go the next couple of days here. For the coastline, it is rain on your St. Patrick's Day. It's pretty much a washout. I mean, down east is not seeing the rain yet, as you can see in Eastport, but you will this afternoon. So if you got things to do early for St. Patrick's Day down east, you're okay. You'll get the rain last, but you're also going to have the rain leave you last. Obviously, it doesn't leave until tomorrow morning. And then we clear out for the weekend with another storm coming in next week in the forecast, right? So things are going to be obviously changing there. The latest forecasts and updates on Nappicast.com and JasonNappyWeather.com for the weather blog.